Hi everyone, my name's Brendan Green and I am part of Movember's 2018 New York City Marathon team. I'd like to tell you a little bit about why I'm doing this and how you can help the Movember Foundation help men live happier, longer lives. So, why the New York City Marathon? Well, the Movember Foundation is a charity partner of the New York City Marathon and are teaming up again in order to raise funds and awareness for men's health issues. Issues such as mental health, suicide prevention, and cancers like prostate or testicular cancer. These are the biggest cancers in men, and in terms of mental health and suicide prevention, men are significantly higher rates of suicide globally, and as the age bracket drops, that gap becomes even higher for men. So it's something that we need to do to try and bring that number down, or preferably to zero. We'd rather not have anyone commit suicide. But enough about that. So I've always been a runner. I used to run fun runs with my grandmother when I was a teenager. But stopped for a long time. A few years ago, after changing jobs, I wanted to fit some exercise back into my commute, so I actually began running again between, the train station and the office, skipping out the tram and the bus to try and fit in some exercise. A few years later, after I was burnt out, I really wanted to get back into running again, and I found myself feeling better and better as I did it, to the point where in 2015 I completed my first marathon, and subsequently after that, over the last couple of years, I've completed ultra marathons up to 100-kilometer distance, as well as attempts at a 100-mile ultra marathon recently. So why Movember Foundation? Well, cancer has been a big thing in my family. Both my grandfathers died of cancers, and my ex-wife's grandfather as well also died from a very aggressive form of prostate cancer. So it's something that's close to our heart. As well as mental health side of things, I have suffered from anxiety on and off over the years, and particularly in the last couple of years, I've had issues with long-term bullying from people that I know, as well as the unfortunate gradual breakdown of my own marriage has really taken a toll on my own personal mental health. And at the start of this year, I wanted to have a long-term goal, for something to work towards, to keep me focused, to help, take me out of that rut of anxiety that I had fallen into. And when this opportunity arose in my email one day, I knew I had to apply. When I applied, unfortunately, all the spots had been filled. But the good people at Movember came to me and said someone had pulled out and asked if I wanted to still participate, and I couldn't wait, so I jumped at the chance. So from there, it was all about fundraising. Now, it's a very lofty goal. The goal is $3,500 US. Now, I'm in Australia, so that's actually about 4,700 Australian dollars. At the moment, I'm currently sitting around the $1,700 mark, so I've got $3,000 to go by October 27th. If I don't have that amount of money donations completed by then, I don't get to run. Now, that's not so much a big deal. I'd love to be able to run. I'd love to be able part of the team. I'd love to have achieved that level of fundraising, but every little bit helps. I feel like I've done something good with something that's given so much to me and not asked for anything in return, that if I can do something small to help someone, just as simply as raising some funds while trying to promote fitness, which is an excellent help to people's mental health. I don't think people understand the value of fitness and the relation to your mental health, and how good it can actually make you feel. It certainly has worked for me, and it's certainly brought me through some very dark and hard times in the last couple of years. I've gone to places at times where I just didn't know where I was. I was not myself, and getting hard back into the running has really helped me bring out of it and made me be a better person and a better father overall. So I'm going to ask you if you can go to my Mospace page. The link will be in the comments below. And if you can spare a few dollars, please donate. I mean, I also appreciate words of encouragement or people who can share this video with others who might be interested, because together we can make a difference. It's not just me doing this, it's your help. You're helping me help raise the awareness, and that's the ultimate thing, is to get the message out there that we need to talk about these things. We need to have the conversations. If we're not feeling right, we don't need to sit around and go, oh yeah, I'll be okay, or she'll be right, or it'll be fine. Because quite often it's not fine or it's not okay, and we don't really understand until it's too late. And men aren't encouraged to talk out and talk about their feelings. I have been fortunate enough to not been embarrassed or ashamed of talking about how I feel to people. And I would encourage every man out there, every person out there, if they're not feeling right, talk to someone. It doesn't matter if it's a professional. Just talk to someone who will listen and who will care. I've shared my story recently with people I didn't expect to share my story with, and just the outpouring of support and care, and people who now come and check in on me on a regular basis just to make sure that I'm okay, is nothing short of overwhelming at times. So I would happily listen to anyone if they have a problem. So if we can get that out there, that there's always someone you can talk to, and it doesn't matter who, just someone who will listen, then we've probably helped save someone's life. So once again, Mospace, links at the bottom of this video. Whatever little you can spare is greatly appreciated. It'll be great to see the Movember team strong, representing at the New York City Marathon, whether I'm there or not. And here's hoping that we manage to help many more men live happier, longer lives. Thank you.